Well, nearly 100,000 people in Minnesota are affected by Alzheimer's disease, and that number is projected to rise in the coming years. With this week's Community Spotlight, Lacey Monteleone has more on how one local event is hoping to spread awareness about a disease that affects so many.
Today's walk is not a first for Penny Boyer and her family. 4 years before Boyer's mother Ethel was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, the family participated in their first walk along with Ethel.
My mom was involved in many different things, hospice. She was a call person and also sat with patients. So just in the community, just to keep up.
Although Ethel passed away in 2008, that did not stop her from being the honorary chairperson at this year's Walk to Remember in Bemidji. Boyer says her mother was a special person.
Very caring, giving.
Tammy Hagan, who helped organize today's walk, says spreading awareness about this disease has become something of a passion.
I work in a long-term care facility, and so I see a lot of Alzheimer's individuals and caregivers that have to take care of those individuals, and I just find it real important that we put that awareness out there.
Many of today's participants say that the reason they walk is because so many people are affected by Alzheimer's. Over 5 million people have the disease right now, and before today's walk is finished, 10 people will be diagnosed.
Everybody's involved in the walk. Sometimes you will see caregivers coming with their loved ones who are affected. There's kids, there's grandchildren. You know, a lot of individuals that walk in the awareness walk, they're walking in memory of someone, or that has passed on or is still with them that they are caregiving for.
Boyer says having a loved one affected by Alzheimer's is difficult.
It's a situation where you love them when they were growing up, when you were growing up, and then you have to learn to love them all in a different way, because they can become very hateful, mad at you in just a minute. It's very hard.
It is a long goodbye because you just keep losing a little piece of that person over and over and over.
Boyer says her mother would be proud of them for walking today.
Special points in everybody's life. She touched everybody.
And she is still affecting people today. With this week's Community Spotlight, Lacey Monteleone, Lakeland News.
Alzheimer's does not just affect the elderly. 200,000 people affected by the disease are under the age of 65.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.